WELI is women's economic projects, empowerment project, but I think it's beyond that. It's one of those very integrated projects which came as a result of almost 20 years on the field and understanding the issues of women from not just a livelihood perspective and also the current pandemic we have, but the root issues of poverty in various communities and why adolescents and young girls are so marginalized, especially in an area like northern Ghana. So it's not just, but looking at the causal effects and looking at the traditions and the customs and lots of which inhibits young girls from achieving their potential. We're also looking at the environment, the enabling environment in regards to policies, in regards to duty bearers and certain ingrained positions and aspects that we've had on this issue of how to empower our young women and men. And looking at the economic factor, but also looking at their overall well-being and productivity, their bodily rights in general. We chose Senegal and we chose Tamale because these are two areas I've lived in. I've had the experience to work in, and I always wanted to come back because I saw the level of impact that could be had if there was an intervention. So when we had the opportunity and Canada World Youth came to us and told us that the Global Affairs Canada had this opportunity, Daniel contacted me and straight away I knew that we're supposed to be here in Northern Ghana because one of the things that has not really been done by the NGO community, and forgive me to say, has been this approach of we go into communities, we provide A, B, C, D, E, F, Y, and then we support, which is great, and that is what is needed. But really being able to look at the causal effects and why these things remain the way it is. And so if you look at the WELI program, there's policy, there's advocacy, there's actual implementation, there's training. I mean, we're looking at issues of what are those traditions? And does a one-size-fits-all model work for everybody? Certain tribes have certain perspectives, certain attitudes towards women, and which ones are harmful and which ones are the ones that we can keep. How can we use local tradition then to engage and find a solution towards sexual and gender-based violence and to change and transform some of the mind and the thinking around the position of women, what they hold and what they can achieve?
I'm into food business. I'm a student as well. I work on food products, especially desserts and pastries for all occasions, cakes, biscuits, desserts, drinks to accompany it, water and all that.
I into shea butter, drani grano paste majigayara, azur tamal but anuma yorong.
I do a lot of pastries. I prepare meat pie, sausage bread roll, scones, and the rest.
And the Gulma will need similar enterprise. Unquara sim chimda, simale, smakpam, shere, na qualago.
I sell clothing and then food. I take it around offices. It's Frame's Cookhouse. And I don't have a restaurant, so I do it in the house and then take it to them, to the delivery guys. Sometimes too, I take it there myself.
Mejuman Sunizin the Sandes Sweet and Low Enterprise. As I met on here, Mankasa me entrepreneur. Mejuman so as I met on here, big goods. Maybe today be a meat pie, rock bands, small chops, and besides so yeah, drinks drinks bit to say so below. And asana.
I'm a student and also I deal with palm oil. I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own shop and then I do agro product branding. Yeah, I'm into palm oil branding and then supplying in shops.
So nebe for a full son favor sunuso na ejibina. So bolobo zunkom neshinkafa na bonkwana.
I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I'm into healthy snacks and drinks for weight loss purposes and people who are allergic to gluten products. So we are strictly into gluten-free products.
I'm currently a student entrepreneur who deals in the packaging of products for local beverages like Sobolo, Zenkom, and Tamarind.
I think Suhuyini food and beverage program is a great initiative for Tamale, for Ghana and the whole of Africa as a whole. And I was delighted and happy to be called upon to take part in training these young, inspiring, innovative women to become better versions of themselves. So as someone who teaches globalization and advocacy, we are hoping that we'll open these girls and their businesses to bigger markets, both in Ghana and then outside of Ghana. So we hope that they will also become good community ambassadors, so that it will go beyond just themselves, but also impact the rest of the community and then Africa.
My work with the incubator is to assist participants or the incubatee to guide them with the products they develop and to assist them to get them registered. That is to bring them under compliance.
I heard it on social media, that's Facebook. I was scrolling one time and then I saw this African Skills Hub, Suhuyini Food Incubator program, and I was like, okay. They wanted Tamale-based food entrepreneurs. I was like, okay, I would just apply and try my hands on it.
And WhatsApp about social media.
I heard about it in social media because I was scrolling through my Facebook friends and I saw it. And I stopped and I read about it. Then I said it was opportunity for me to apply it to improve my business.
What's up, Danya Africa Skills Hub no adverts? Can I apply?
I saw it on social media, that's Facebook. It was African Skills Hub. And then they said they empower women, youth, especially women. So I decided to apply and then I did.
Make a Facebook page be home. Nti ehon na make home opportunity. Nti me na miss you. We dey me am who say I have to really try. I will say me apply. And I may apply it because me will say beboa me.
It's a friend who sent it to me through WhatsApp.
And I saw it circulating on WhatsApp. And then I also applied.
Amber WhatsApp group to no
It was through Facebook, a friend shared, and then I decided to apply.
I actually heard about Africa Skills Hub on the social media, on the WhatsApp platform that I am part of.
I expect that I'll be selected, of course, and I'll be trained. They'll help me explore more of my skills, probably things I know and I don't know, and they'll help me develop my business as well.
Project kunati atalakse aona zamse ana package kasna nukan tete adada alare ana wana ngoni dranona a customers tete Ghana to kotin dran folugoni.
I would like to learn more about my business and how to make customers, and also how to help my other youth to develop their lives in pastries making.
I
would like them to give us some guidelines or help us to manage and expand our various businesses.
Many that's when they say yebe reprogramming. Metimi bebre bibi to say be how metimi nya more customers, how metimi ama mejumane tumpon nya metimi aya me customers in so many beje.
My expectation is to be given the chance, the opportunity to be able to package well my products well, and also to be able to rebrand my product so that I can be able to supply not the northern belt alone, but to the nation and even outside the nation.
I'll be selected so that I can go through some form of training, and then I can also go on with business.
Makaba project to make lafana mba koya eshampopor entire dang mukushuna so nakinya yile panene.
I'm expecting a very good feedback, positive feedback. Any form of help, I'm ready. Be it training, financial support for the business to grow.
I expect this project to groom my business, help me brand it very well for local and international recognition, and if possible, grants to help me make it big.
my expectations have been exceeded. Seeing the young girls that are coming in, there's such a variety of them. There are some who are already registered, they understand the processes, but all want to learn. There are also a lot, which is the people group we're after, in terms of having impact, understanding where they are coming from. They are marginalized, some have lost their businesses, childcare, access to decent work, they've lost their jobs, which has also exacerbated in terms of domestic violence and domestic issues, and further poverty for them. So it was interesting for them coming in and being able to talk about what they have been trying to do during the pandemic. They're doing this business or that business, and the kind of support that they will need. So I think in terms of impact, we're going to have a great impact, far more than I suspected. And I also think that in terms of the storytelling and the story of transformation, and what we are also looking at the girls and their individual needs assessment. And in the midst of this whole program, how do we then also ensure that one-on-one, so that's where the mentoring and the coaching, which the e-volunteers from Canada are going to provide, to ensure that it's a holistic program and that we are satisfying their needs as much as possible. Every one of them that came had a story, and sometimes that story cannot be told, but you have a fair idea from this part of the world what it is. And it is not just in terms of, okay, I need to survive COVID, but it is who am I as a person? Where am I going? What opportunities are there in the world? For those of us who have lived outside and who have had certain privileges, this may sound very, but for somebody who from a young age has been marginalized, the only expectation for her is to get married and serve her husband or, serve her family, and has not been given access to opportunities and options. It is great. I'm looking forward to engaging in the dialogues, engaging in the training, engaging in the overall support that we can give them to ensure that their future is assured.